Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my online class. So, how are you this morning? I hope everyone's doing well. And you and your loved ones are staying safe and healthy. In this opportunity, we're going to learn about modal auxiliaries. Perhaps some of you still confused of using this modal. So, therefore, I'm going to explain them all today. So, let's get started. Modal auxiliary. Modal auxiliaries in English are can, could, had better, may, might, must, ought to, shall, should, will, and would. Modal auxiliaries generally express a speaker attitudes or moods. For example, modal can express that the speaker feels something is necessary, advisable, permissible, possible, or probable. And in addition, they can convey the strengths of these attitudes. Jadi modal auxiliaries di sini digunakan untuk mengungkapkan sikap dari seorang pembicara atau mood dari pembicara. Here you can see the modal auxiliaries. The subject I, you, we, they, she, he, it, followed by the modal auxiliaries can, had better, may, can, must, ought to, and so on. Those modal auxiliaries followed by the simple form of do. So modals do not take final S even when the subject is he, she, or it. Jadi modal di sini tidak diikuti oleh final S walaupun subjeknya adalah he, she, atau it. The correct sentence is he can do it. In correct sentence, he can't do it. So the modal auxiliaries do not followed by final S. Modals are followed immediately by the simple form of the verb. Correct sentence is he can speak English. Incorrect, he can to speak English. The similar expressions of the modal auxiliaries here are be able to do it, be going to do it, be supposed to do it, have to do it, have got to do it. So those expressions have a similar expression with the modals be able to do it, be able to has a similar expression as can't. Be going to has a similar expression with will or would. Be supposed to do to has similar expression as should, have to, and have got to. They have similar expression as must. Okay, our first discussion in modal auxiliaries are can and could. Can and could are used to express ability in the present or future. Jadi can sama could di sini digunakan untuk mengungkapkan suatu kemampuan di masa sekarang ataupun akan datang. For example, as you can see here, Bob can sing a song extremely well. You can buy a screwdriver at a hardware store. Number 3, she can climb the trees. The negative form of can may be written can't, cannot, or cannot. Jadi negative form dari can di sini bisa ditulis dengan singkatan can't, cannot without space, or cannot with space. For example, like number 1, I can't or cannot understand that sentence. The past form of can is could. Jadi bentuk lampau dari can adalah could. For example, our son could talk when he was 2 years old. My dad could run so fast when he was young. Number 3. I could smoke more than 2 packages a few years ago. So could here used to express the past ability. Jadi could digunakan untuk mengungkapkan kemampuan di masa lampau. Number 2. May and might. May and might here commonly express possibility in the present or future. Jadi may and might biasa digunakan untuk mengungkapkan suatu kemungkinan baik di masa sekarang ataupun yang akan datang. May and might here basically they have same meaning. However, might is less used in spoken English. This commonly used in a very formal situation. For example, it may rain tonight. Number 2, it might rain tonight. Number 3, why isn't John in the class? B, I don't know, he may or he might be sick today. So they have same meaning. They express possibility here. Negative of may here, the negative sentence of may here, you can use may not or might not. For example, number 1, it may not rain tonight. Number 2, it might not rain tonight. Maybe, spelled as one word, is an adverb. The meaning is perhaps. You may notice number 1 and number 2 later. Jadi maybe dieja dengan satu kata, ini adalah memiliki arti barangkali. Dia berfungsi sebagai an adverb, sebuah kata keterangan. Maybe, spelled in 2 words, is a verb form. As in number 3, the auxiliary may followed by the main verb of be. Look at the example. Maybe it will rain tomorrow. Number 2, maybe John is sick. So maybe spelled as one word, as you can see the example number 1 and number 2. They use as an adverb which has meaning perhaps. Number 3, John may be sick. May be spelled in 2 words. May is not only used to express possibility. In other ways, may also can be used to give permission. Jadi may juga bisa digunakan untuk memberikan izin. Often can is used to give permission to, like A and B have the same meaning, but may is more formal than can. Jadi can pun bisa digunakan, akan tetapi may dianggap lebih formal dan sopan ketimbang bentuk can. As the example A and B. A, okay kids, you may have a cookie after dinner. B, okay kids, you can have a cookie after dinner. Basically, they have no big difference here. However, may is considered more polite than can. Number 3, our discussion number 3 is should, ought to, and had better. Should, ought to, and had better, they normally use to express advisability. Mereka biasa digunakan untuk mengungkapkan suatu nasihat atau saran. And they have same meaning. The meaning range in strength from suggestion. Digunakan untuk memberikan saran. This is a good idea. As you can see the example number 1. You should study harder. Number 2, you ought to study harder. Number 3, driver should obey the speed limit. So, they commonly used to give advice or suggestion. The negative form of should here is should not, or you can contract it with shouldn't. Like the example, you should not leave your key in the car. Should not, or you can say shouldn't. In meaning, had better is close to should or ought to, but had better is usually stronger. Jadi makna dari had better mendekati should atau ought to. Akan tetapi had better di sini digunakannya biasanya lebih kuat meaningnya atau artinya. Often had better implies a warning or threat of possible bad consequence. Jadi di sini had better sering digunakan untuk menyampaikan sebuah peringatan atau ancaman dari konsekuensi buruk yang kemungkinan bisa terjadi. As you can see the example like number 1. The gas tank is almost empty. We had better stop in the next gas station. So in this sentence, they give a warning. We had better stop in the next gas station. So what happens if you don't stop in the next gas station? Maybe there will be a possible bad consequence. You have to push your motorbike because of the gas is empty. Number 2. Another example is number 2. You had better take care of that cut on your hand soon, or it will get infected. So what happens if you don't take care that cut of your hand? There will be bad consequence. It will get infected. Jadi kemungkinan akan infeksi. So the negative form of had better here is had better not. For example, as A, you'd better not be late. You can't contract you had better not be late with you'd better not be late. I'd better not be late. Okay, she'd better not be late. This commonly used in spoken English. Our next discussion is must, have to, and have got to. Must, have to, and have got to, they have same meaning. They commonly used to express necessity. Jadi must, have to, atau have got to di sini biasa digunakan untuk mengungkapkan suatu keharusan. As you can see the example number 1. A. All students must take an entrance exam. All students have to take an entrance exam. So, example A and B, they express necessity. A use must here and B use have to. So, it is necessary for every student to take an entrance exam. So, there is no choice. Jadi suatu keharusan setiap siswa untuk mengambil ujian masuk. Tidak ada pilihan lain. Look at the sample below. You can compare between have to or must. A. I'm looking for John. I have to talk to him about our lunch date tomorrow. I can't meet him because I have to go to a business meeting at 1 p.m. 2. Where is John? I must talk to him right now. I have urgent message for him. So, as the example A and B, they have a different meaning here. Have to here is express necessity, but must here used to talk in urgent. As you can see, sample A and B here, must has the meaning stronger than have to. In spoken English, have to is more common use here. Subject I, you, they, we is followed by have to, and she, he, it, or third person singular commonly used by the has to. Have got to also express the idea of necessity. It is commonly used primarily in spoken English. Jadi have got to di sini juga digunakan untuk mengungkapkan suatu keharusan. Tapi biasa digunakan dalam primarily in spoken English. As you can see the sample A, I have got to go, or you can say I've gotta go, or you can say I gotta go now. So the idea of past necessity is expressed by had to. Jadi bentuk lampau dari had to, have to atau must adalah had to. Maybe I can give you one example here. Yesterday I could not come to my class because I had to pick up my mom at airport. And our last discussion is number 5, must not, which commonly used to express prohibition. Jadi must not di sini digunakan untuk mengungkapkan suatu larangan atau do not do this. For example, A, you must not tell anyone my secret. Do you promise? B, children, you must not play matches. Do not tell anyone my secret. I forbid it. Telling anyone is prohibited. Jadi must not di sini digunakan untuk mengungkapkan suatu larangan. Seperti contoh A dan B, as you can see here. Alright, that's all for our lesson today. Don't forget to practice them and see you on our next class. Goodbye.